got the internet working again. Yes, the Lunatic Radio Show. I'm Kieran, joined in studio today by TJ the Mayor.
What up, no?
And Chris Italia. It's a mashup show of the LR Friday nights and Wednesday night show. Chris Italia joins us live from the great city of New York. Yes, everybody, we've been off for an entire week because our internet connection died, but we're back. And we're going to have some fun. This is a rare Monday night show. So we're going to... Go ahead, Chris.
Why didn't you move everything over to TJ's house?
What?
Yeah, right. Move all this shit.
Move all of it to TJ's house so we can get internet connection.
Right.
Does that seem feasible to you?
Where's your commitment?
When the internet dies, that's when my commitment goes away.
That's ridiculous.
It's not.
It's not right, man. You're screwing over your fans.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be delighted with the program we bring them tonight. Day after the Super Bowl, congratulations to the New England Patriots for winning another fucking Super Bowl. I'm sure you're happy about that, Chris.
Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was a fun game.
Yeah, it was what a nail biter, huh? It was riveting. Action packed from start to finish.
You're biting your nails from being bored out of your mind, but
it was action packed from start to finish. I got to tell you, it was that 3-3 score at halftime. Was it 3-3? I don't even know if it was.
3-0,
it was 3-3 at halftime. Yeah.
God damn, that's never happened in a Super Bowl before, has it?
It also. This is the first Super Bowl ever that no touchdowns were scored before the fourth quarter.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The only thing Go ahead.
Well, how much of the game did you really watch? Like minutes, do you think? Out of 3 hours, how many minutes did you really watch?
The entire time, It
might have been on TV the entire time, but how much did you really pay attention, do you think?
I was getting my ear. Someone was talking to my ear for like fucking 20 minutes. I was just like, all right, the game's going on.
Yeah, but that was probably more intriguing than what the fuck was going on the TV.
I like that.
No, it wasn't, because they just kept saying the same thing over again.
I'm a comic. Like, it's my dream to do stand-up.
No, there was no comics at this party.
When I was the Rams and Patriots just going up and down the field for the first quarter and no one was doing shit, I just was like, nap time. So I took a nap. And I woke up at halftime to a shirtless Adam Levine. Call, you're on the air. What's your name? Where you from? Go ahead.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Who's this?
Hi, it's Rory.
Rory Karff joins us on the radio program.
Wow, Rory Karff.
Wow. Legendary Rory Karff.
Hey, Adam, I just want to let you know I can't pay your invoice on time. I had no other way to reach you, so I hope that's okay with you, Adam.
Well, unfortunately for you, Rory, the great director, Adam is not on the show today.
Oh, man. Darn it. All right. Never mind.
Is this phone call pointless now?
No, it's never pointless. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh,
it's been a while.
Well, it's nice to hear your voice, Rory. I haven't heard from you since your comedy days.
Yeah, I know. It's been a sad life ever since then. Ever since I stopped talking to you, it's been all downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Your life has only gotten better.
Yeah, you've made some fabulous documentaries for ESPN and other places. Yeah, I think once you stopped talking to me, Rory, your life just took off.
Documentaries are lame. They're boring.
So what brings in the call for today's radio program there, Rory?
I was just perusing Instagram, and I saw it on there. I'm in Los Angeles, and, in my hotel room. Figured I'd give you guys a shout before I spank the old monkey. So,
are you in Los Angeles to hang out with Snoop Dogg? What's going on in Los Angeles?
I am hanging out with Snoop Dogg on Wednesday, believe it or not. We're doing a little shoot, and yeah, man. I've gone Hollywood.
Yeah.
Sold out. I'm very liberal now.
Yeah.
It's everything's changed. I'm gay. I don't know if I brought that up. Yeah. So. Just,
I think that everybody that's associated with Kieran is gay.
Is he really gay?
Well, he's associated with Kieran, so I mean,
Rory and I get along because we're the same height.
Yeah.
I always thought he was taller than you.
For sure.
No, Rory.
What's new with you, Kieran? What's going on?
You know,
how's your love life?
Non-existent, Rory. If you, it's gone, man. I had a nice little run for a while, and just right back into the dried up. You know.
Wait, when was your nice little run for a while?
I had a girlfriend from Los Angeles.
How long has it been since you and Rory talked to where you had a run sometime in between?
It's been 2 years. It's been a long time. Rory was like, you know what? Podcasting's not a good idea, so I'm going to stop talking to Kieran for about 10 years.
Yeah. I don't think I've talked to you in, it might have been almost 10 years.
It's been a long
time.
Yeah, but see how we're such good friends? We get right back into it, right, Rory?
It's like no time has passed. That's
right.
The best of friendship. Rocket said that you had a nice looking girlfriend for a while. What happened there?
I think it just didn't work out. You know, she was very nice. She was good looking. It just didn't work out.
That was the problem. Is she was good looking and she was nice.
You know me, Rory. I tend to date girls from different states, and this was another incident of that. Another relationship with a girl that lived in a different state. So, you know, it was hard to keep up the communication. Or, you got to have that connection. You got to have that touch. You got to have that feel, Rory. I didn't have that every day.
Why didn't you move? Where'd she live?
Well, where you are now, Los Angeles.
Ooh, why don't you come here? What's keeping you in Arizona? I've talked to your family. They said it's about time you leave.
Well, I'm here for them because they need my help. I got elderly parents who can, who can barely walk around their living room. So
Rory, let me tell you something. As a guy that lives in Arizona,
they call me.
As a guy that lives in Arizona and sees Kieran all the time and sees his parents do not want nothing to do with him. They're trying to live their best life, and he's fucking it up.
I'm fucking up their drinking habits. Always in there going.
Come out here. What's stopping you, man? I mean, this could be it. So you could set the podcasting world on fire.
Yeah.
Out here in the city of angels.
I think I think Joe Rogan has that fucking hammered down.
You could smoke a lot of weed.
Rory even sounds like he's from LA now.
You guys were like one of the first podcasts ever, right?
Yes.
That's not an exaggeration to say that.
That's our claim to fame. Yes.
Yes, and for a while, I mean, it was a happening on Monday nights, right? The chat room.
Yeah.
Girls getting naked on camera.
People having sex.
What happened to the naked girls, man? That's what me and Kieran were talking about that last week after the show. What happened to the naked girls?
I don't know. I think
they got rid of that platform. There's nothing that like it anymore.
The early days. It was the early days of streaming on the internet. So
maybe
those were good times.
Yeah, they were. They were very fun. We used to have cameras and people would have sex during our show. And Rock and I became so accustomed to it, but didn't even bother us when there were people just having sex on our webcams in front of us as we did our little wacky jokes.
I remember you played a Rocket sex tape on the show. You remember that?
I cannot. I know nothing of it. I cannot talk about that. That is a TO on that one.
Don't you have an agreement with Rocket that you're not supposed to talk about that?
Give it up, Kieran. Give it up.
You haven't played that for Rocket's current wife? You might want to hear that.
I don't know. It's
quite funny.
It is hilarious.
By the way, Rocket doesn't have a wife. Adam has a wife.
She wouldn't mind.
Oh, okay.
Pre-marriage. It wasn't like it was. Actually, I think everyone would get it.
I know Adam's wife. I think she would find it hilarious. But I know Rocket would. It is. You've heard? Oh, it's so fucking funny. I wish I could play it again. It's so hilarious.
Hey Rory, Chris Italia is actually joining us too. You can't hear him, but he said that he got a good point actually that Adam has a wife, Rocket doesn't.
Yeah.
See, you can play them.
There you go. Have you guys met Little Rocket, little baby yet?
No, I have not met the Little Rocket, but I was hoping maybe I could find myself a girlfriend and have a son, and we can start the next generation of Lunatic Radio hosts.
Well, you have to have sex first, Kieran. That's
the
thing.
That's the problem.
Yeah. You need a female in the equation, from what I understand.
Yeah, well.
Or you can have a boyfriend and adopt. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
True.
Well,
stop things pricey.
What do you have coming up, Roy? What are you working on? What do you got going on? Because you're a famous director now.
Oh man, I've got a film on the History Channel coming out in April.
Yeah.
The History Channel pulls in that coveted 55 to 75-year-old demo of white
Great.
males.
That's a great demo right there.
So,
any demo that pays
2-hour
money is
film
a good
called
demo.
Secrets in the Sky, about all kinds of mystery and intrigue. And we're recording the voiceover tomorrow for that with Dennis Quaid.
Wow.
Name drop. Yes. And, man, trying to do another Snoop project and trying to get some things going, man.
Yeah.
You know,
You're a man.
same as you.
You're a man about town. You're moving and shaking. You got it all going on
What
right
did you
now.
say about me? What a traitor.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to call in, wish you well.
Hey, Roy.
I always enjoyed my time at calling in this show.
Yeah, absolutely, Rory. We love talking to you. You're a very nice man, and you're quite successful. And we're happy that you became such a successful director and achieved the things you wanted to in life.
Hey, Rory. Before you get off here, I just got in the chat room. I don't know if you're in the chat room at all, but in the chat room, John D. Noodle checking in and said, "I remember Rory teabagging Lauren on air," and then he posted again while she was pregnant.
Well,
There's
true. I'm now divorced, so let that be a lesson.
Good riddance.
Teabag your wife.
I didn't want to go there at all, but that were some hilarious moments between you two on the radio program.
Yeah, those were better times.
Better times.
Now we do like a hostage exchange with our children. So.
Hey, Kieran, you should tell Rory that he and I should meet so we can come up with great ideas.
All right, well, man, I hope
Let's wait two people do even better
that
things.
You two one day can be divorced.
Hold on, yeah. So hold on, Rory. You can't hear Chris Italia because he's talking from New York, and for some reason it doesn't work with the phone. But he said he would love. Chris wants. I think Chris is just trying to get in your good graces. He would love to meet up with you and have share ideas. I think. Because Chris,
he'd love to what?
He wants to share TV ideas with you because Chris, as well, is a TV dude too. He produces films and all that stuff. So that's what Chris. Do you remember Chris Italia?
I don't remember me.
Not sure I remember him. Well, look, just have him call my agent, and we'll set something up.
All right.
In the next couple of years, definitely.
All right, Rory. Good hearing from you, man. Thank you, and good luck out there in L.A. And say hello to Snoop Dogg for us.
Will do. He's a fan. Good talking to you guys.
All right, there he goes. There he goes, Rory Carr for everybody on the Lunatic Radio Show. Old friend. Rory has directed many of 30 for 30 film at ESPN. He did Coach Snoop on Netflix with Snoop Dogg. He's done things for the UFC and Dana White.
Rory's a pretty big deal, man. I've seen him a lot of his projects, and they're great.
He's been nominated for Daytime Emmys. When Rory was like 26, he was going to Emmy Award shows because his name was. He's just a man who's very driven. Yeah.
And now he's jerking off in a hotel room.
Calling a Lunatic Radio Show on a Monday night.
Right.
Yeah. So there you go. What were we talking about? The Super Bowl?
We're talking about the snooze fest.
Yeah, what a snooze fest, huh? What a great. The New England Patriots won 10 to, what was it? 10 to 3, 13 to 3?
13 to 3 was the final score, which is absolute bullshit. Wouldn't you guys rather have seen New Orleans and Kansas City in there and just throwing up points?
I would have rather seen somebody.
That would have been a fun game for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. I hope that they win again next year, so then they can win more than any other franchise, so then they can all fucking retire and we can go back to having a regular NFL. Like the way I feel about them right now is the way I felt about the Bulls back in the 90s. Like, okay, Jordan, fucking retire so we can get on with the rest of the fucking NBA.
Well, you got to give it up to Tom Brady. Guy's like fucking 40.
Oh, he's the GOAT.
42 years old, and he wants to play to 45, and he's not even thinking about quitting.
He's the GOAT, man.
I was just thinking, like, I'm 42 years old, and I'm like, I can't. There's no way I would want to be out on a field with guys that are 6'6", run 4.2 40s, and have the ability to tackle me at any moment and break my legs.
You know what they do a good job over there?
So you can bang Giselle Bundchen every night?
You got a great point there.
Yeah, but you know that old fucking saying, Chris, to tell you, for every hot chick, there's at least one man sick of banging her. And that could be Tom Brady. He could be sick.
I don't think he can get sick of banging Gisele Bundchen. Come on.
Yeah.
That voice, though. That voice has got to make it's like nails on a chalkboard. That fucking, that fucking.
He probably is into it.
I can't even do the fucking voice. What is the voice? Like the Russian voice, isn't it?
I mean, you should probably have a clip come up.
The only.
Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
I don't. That's the only clip I have right there. Yeah. So yeah, the Patriots won their 6th title, and this Super Bowl was the lowest rated Super Bowl in 10 years.
Yeah, it was down 5% this year, which is huge.
No one cares about the Patriots, watching the Patriots anymore. It's boring. Even the casual fan is like, I'm not watching this.
And the soundtrack to every Walgreens run was playing the halftime show in fucking Maroon 5. The only time I ever hear Maroon 5 is when I go pick up deodorant from Walgreens. It's the only time I ever hear that fucking band.
You got a great point.
That they played a halftime show.
I'm on a payphone. That song, I hear that every time I'm in one of them fucking stores.
Unreal.
Payphone? I don't even know if that's the name of the song. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, Chris, do you have any opinions on the halftime show with Maroon 5?
He's got nice nipples.
He's a good-looking man. He looks like he's still lost trying to find his identity, though. Because
God!
Who's the other guy? The middle guy, not
Travis Scott. When the best.
I didn't understand the word he was saying. What was he saying?
He's fucking terrible. That's old Kylie Jenner's boyfriend. Travis Scott's supposed to be big in the rap world now with these young kids, but it's just all fucking bullshit to me, if you ask me. But
yeah. No, I'm looking at it like I'm staring at it. I woke up from my nap and Adam Levine's sitting there just fucking, his little high-pitched fucking mouse voice singing. And he's all tatted up like he's fucking Tupac, You know what the best part? He took a screen cap of Tupac's fucking torso and he was just like, I'm going to do that to my chest. Like, I don't get it. I was like, what the... And he's singing these songs about moves like Jagger and fucking these other... Literally songs I hear at like a dentist office when I'm sitting there in the waiting room. Like I don't know if people buy their albums. I don't know if they're available to buy. I don't even know if
it was a weak booking. I mean,
this is what I'm getting to, but I'm going a long way to get there, Chris.
The thing is, like, it's like they go from who they've had over the last couple of years, really forever. They've had great acts, to just going down to Maroon 5. I mean, it's just. I get it. The guy's on The Voice or whatever the fuck show he's on. And he's popular. The band isn't that popular. I don't think the band's that popular.
No, I mean they're definitely they're not the shittiest group of all time. They have some hits, like I'll give them that and everything, but
they have like 2 more hits than Matchbox 20.
It's not a Super Bowl.
Do they sell out the Garden?
Do
Do they sell like MSG, or do they sell out like your local arena in Arizona? Would they sell that out?
I don't
think they would.
I don't think they would either. I think like an artist like John Mayer probably draws better than him, and he doesn't do shit.
A few years ago, they might have. A few years ago, they might have sold out maybe a talking stick, maybe a few years ago.
Like a 13-seat.
You don't think it's weird that they didn't spring for Andre 3000?
Yeah, but a lot of people were protesting because of Colin Kaepernick and boycotting NFL. That's why they asked Rihanna to do it.
Why did that guy do it from Outkast?
From Big Boy? I think he just did it because somebody has to represent Atlanta because it's in Atlanta and that's the mecca of black music. But even him, like he did about a solid 60 seconds and then dipped out, like rolled up in a fucking nice car.
Because he doesn't really have the songs. It's Andre 3000 that has the music.
Yeah, I second the motion.
Yeah, I mean,
but the best part,
they got the worser side of Outkast.
Did you guys?
No one cares about Big Boy. Everybody wants to see Andre 3000.
Before yesterday's halftime show, Maroon 5 and Matchbox 20 probably drew the same crowd. And where's Matchbox 20 been?
Well, that's the thing. But Matchbox 20, they didn't come out at the same time, so it's not even fair to compare the two.
Yeah, but they're the same type of band, and they had the same kind of career.
Hey, you know what would have been better? Noel Gallagher.
Of course.
Oh, here we go.
Oasis.
Fucking right, here we go. Yeah,
we fucking.
It would have been amazing. Come on. The whole world would have been singing Wonderwall.
Stop asking questions, you bunch of cunts.
How you feeling? Godlike.
Good. Thanks for coming by.
Pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Oasis would never play that.
They should.
You know?
More people know their music than Maroon 5 music, that's for sure.
The best part about watching that, how awkward it was when Big Boy and Sleepy Brown are doing the dance to "I Like the Way You Move," trying to two-step it, and Adam Levine tries to get in the two-step with him, and he's just so white,
Can't do it.
and it takes him about a solid 15 seconds to get on beat, like a solid 15 seconds.
That's pretty fucking hilarious.
That was great.
Yeah, just a mess. It was.
Well, after Bruno Mars killed it, and then Bruno Mars came back again with Beyonce and Coldplay, like I feel like Bruno Mars has set the bar. Him and his band have set the bar for a halftime performance show for the Super Bowl.
Also, isn't like Bruno Mars like he's a current pop artist, right? I mean, Maroon 5's not current.
Exactly. He's current, and not only is he current, he has a great visual show. Like they dance, they have people playing horns. They have like their whole band gets into it.
Who did
it's not
the
Adam
Prince
Levine just
tribute?
running around the stage with his shirt off.
Who did the Prince tribute? Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, he's fucking sucked
I mean,
last year.
but that was much better, man.
Oh, it was
That
better,
so much-
but he sucked.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah, I
he
don't know.
sucked
I'd
last
still
year.
take that over what Maroon 5 did. I mean, that was
Yeah, I agree.
it was terrible. Though. At least pair him up with people that make sense too, like Bruno Mars and Coldplay and Beyonce. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah,
That's a great
I mean,
lineup.
Lady
Great
Gaga
lineup.
did a great job. Fucking Prince played it in the past. All iconic type of artists played it in the past. I mean, Shania Twain even got horseshoed in there one year.
I think honestly it's because Adam Levine has a ton of Instagram followers. That's why.
Do you think because
yeah, but he wasn't their first choice though.
He probably wasn't. Who was their first choice? All
I think
Atlanta artists?
Rihanna was actually one of the first choice. I don't know if she was the first,
She
but she
didn't
was
do
one
it.
of the
She didn't
first.
do it because of Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, she was protesting, and there was somebody else that had a big name that also turned it down.
Who else
off the
pulled
bat.
out?
Cardi B? Cardi B was doing some stuff at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, with
She
Robert
caught-
Kraft trying to get all up in that. You see Robert Kraft
Yeah,
dancing with her on stage, trying to get all up in that pussy, breathing.
Jeez.
You want
Kieran, that's where you come in. There you go.
Pussy breathing.
Thanks for teaching me radio there. This is
You
where
didn't play the pussy breathing thing. You were supposed to play it.
We are just
There's all
going
sound
for all
effects.
the sound effects today.
Speaking of Cardi B, I have a little Cardi B right here for everybody if they want to just take a little
You got a
internet.
Cardi B update?
I got a no. Here we go.
A Cardi B upload. By the way, everybody, make sure you join in the chat line. Hit the like button. The live call-in number is. Oh, I don't see it because it's on the screen right now.
There we go. We're back.
Yeah. Live call-in number 718-690-9290. That's 718-690-9290.
Yeah.
Hit us up in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. John D. Noodle, Jeremy Bacon, Rim, Nomads.
TJ's better at this than Kieran is.
All you fuckers in the chat room, I'm listening to you right now. I see you. You guys are talking a whole lot of shit.
I'm like Ron Bennington. I don't do my plugs anymore.
Nah, that's what he's got me for.
By the way, I'm with John D. Noodle. He says that American football is on its way out. I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even Donald Trump said it this week that he wouldn't let his son, what is it, Barron or whatever the fuck his name is.
That's because his son's a pussy.
It wouldn't let Barron play football because
Son
it's
has
dangerous.
autism.
Yeah. Oh, does he?
Come on.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
he's still a pussy.
Barron doesn't have
Yeah,
autism, does he?
Yes, he is. He's diagnosed with autistic.
Really?
They don't talk about it. Yes.
Oh, so why doesn't
Do you
that
know
get
this?
talked about?
I don't know that for a fact. I
It
gotta look
doesn't
that
get
up.
talked about. They've asked to keep his privacy. He has a high functioning case of his high functioning spectrum autism spectrum.
What's his name? Barron Trump?
Yeah, Barron Trump.
Barron.
What are you looking that up, Karen?
Yeah, I don't believe that. He looks like a fucking fine kid. He's got a nice set of fucking lettuce for hair.
Autistic kids don't look retarded or anything like that.
No.
They don't look like Down syndrome kids. They look regular. Like
Have you ever
everybody
been
else.
around an autistic
Yeah,
kid?
my fucking nephew's autistic.
Yeah, I've been around a ton of autistic.
So then you know that
I
it's
am
not,
autistic, damn it.
You can't look and tell.
Yeah, no, I mean you can kind of, you know.
Which Trump being autistic is actually an upgrade to the family, if you ask me. But you know.
Yeah, I don't buy that, but whatever. But anyway, yeah, I think John D. Noodle's right. Football is on its way out. I think in 50 years, football's not going to be
Soccer's
around.
on its way in, man. Soccer's the sport, man.
It's going to be.
awesome.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
they
be a
are blowing
soccer
up
thing.
soccer, man. Soccer's about to be awesome.
You know what? You know what's going to blow up everything is the video game shit.
I took a break today to watch the West Ham versus Liverpool game was awesome.
Somebody at work today was telling me that there's a dude on Twitch who was actually featured in the NFL commercial last night during the Super Bowl. It's a Twitch user, and he makes like $500,000 a month.
Yeah,
fucking
Twitch is very popular.
Playing I think his name's Ninja or something. Some user.
Oh yeah.
Ninja.
And he plays video games. He makes $500,000 a month just because people are watching him.
Yeah, he presented on the NFL awards too the night before or whatever with Steve Harvey hosting.
Yeah,
he was one of the presenters. Too.
The sport of video gaming or gaming is going to be gigantic down the line. Certainly when the next generation.
Already gigantic. What are you talking
But I'm talking about like NFL level, probably even more so.
There's guys that play Madden professionally that make millions of dollars.
What I don't get though is how this is because I'm actually asking because I don't know much about this Twitch thing or this video game thing, but there's people that actually watch other people play video games, and that's a streaming thing, like how you listen to music or watch Netflix. Is it the same thing?
It's like TV programming. It's what people like to watch. So if you like to play Call of Duty, right, but you want to watch somebody do it really well because you can't. It's just like a sport watching someone on.
Right. So it's
football or
so
baseball.
it's like okay, so it's like Kieran watching porn, like he's watching people fuck because he's not that good at it.
And I don't have a participant.
That makes sense. I mean, let me tell you something. These Twitch kids, I can't believe that they're getting any type of pussy. Like, let's be real.
They're getting nerd pussy.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a new type of pussy?
Dude, there's always
nerdy pussy.
Yeah, because they go to these events and there's actual groupies.
Oh no shit! There's video game groupies.
Yeah, absolutely.
This could be a big thing.
Dude, they're getting.
It is a big thing, probably,
These guys, I've talked and hung out with some of these guys. They do all right, man.
I would imagine they do, especially if you're playing video games for a fucking living and making fucking $500,000 a month. That guy's getting fucking dick. Yeah, he's probably getting his D sucked as he's playing fucking Call of Duty, fucking twitching out.
I know a guy who plays Madden professionally. He makes a good living. Nothing crazy. He's not one of the top guys, but he certainly makes a really good living, comfortable. Has like this awesome condo in Los Angeles, smokes weed all day.
Smoke weed every day.
Plays Madden on Twitch for about an hour, 2 hours a night, and that gets him paid.
Yeah, that fucking works. That works for everybody.
Yeah.
It's a new world, new age we're heading to, pal.
Yeah, man. Hey, do you guys remember when the game was to get the fuck out of your parents' house, go outside and fucking come up with something?
Yeah.
Dirt.
Throw rocks at street lights. That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
Like, let me see if I can.
Now you stay in and come up with something.
That's right. Fucking yeah.
By the way, this game.
Can you give me some relief? Can you give me some relief?
Go ahead.
This Super Bowl proves that this guy Sean McVay, who's 33 years old, doesn't know shit.
How does it prove that? He played a legendary coach in Bill Belichick.
Yeah, he made it all the way to the Super Bowl.
But everybody's touting him as like this new offensive genius. And the guy can't even score more than 3 points. Come on.
He's fucking 33. He's 32 years old. He's
on
still
Bill
learning.
Belichick's team, though.
Dude, you know what happened in the NFL this year, right after the season was over? 4 coaches were hired just because they knew him.
Yeah, I know. Kingsbury got hired out here, which is fucking complete bullshit. That guy got fired from a college job.
In Arizona's release, they said Kingsbury and McVay were once friends. You know what I mean? Like, it said that in the press release.
Yeah, I know. That dude that the Arizona Cardinals hired is going to be dreadful. He couldn't even win games in the Big 12.
No, he actually has a losing record.
Yeah, he has a losing record.
In college.
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
And then they hired Zach Taylor. Bengals hired Zach Taylor, his quarterback coach. Right?
But he played behind Brady for a little
hired
bit, right?
in Green Bay, who used to work with him too. So it's like all his fucking shitty coaches.
Hey, is that guy in New York? The Jets, your guys' coach?
He's psycho.
No, but they're friendly, so
Oh, they said hi one time at an event.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
he touched greatness.
Oh, they took a selfie together.
Yeah, something like that.
The only thing great about
King Midas of football.
The whole league copied, like, oh, let's hire the next young offensive, mind, and this guy like just sputtered out, man.
No, but you know what? I will tell you this, though. I mean, the guy had a young running back, even though he's one of the best running backs in the league. He had a young quarterback. He has a young team. He has Aaron Donald. I mean, this is a young team that he's coaching too. It's not
how
like
much of this team was predicated on Todd Gurley playing well, and obviously something's wrong with him, or he was hurt or something.
Yeah,
because
he's
he
got
hasn't
knee.
played well in the last 2 or 3 games. So how much of his team was predicated on him playing well? The answer is all of it, because obviously, without him being effective, the team just couldn't figure it out.
well, and their defense is so stout. I mean, holding the Patriots to 13 points.
Yeah, well, that's Wade Phillips.
You know what I mean? Wade Phillips is a fucking icon, but that's what I'm saying though.
I
Is
can't
Wade?
give McVay credit for Wade Phillips.
No, but I get that. But what I'm saying is that's.
He's balding too. That sucks. 32
Well,
years old. He's on his way out.
Oh, I thought you were
Sorry.
talking about Wade Phillips. I was about to say the motherfucker's 72.
No,
of course.
No, the young McVay, whatever the fuck his name is.
I mean, regardless, man, he has time to grow. And in 10 years, he could be in the Belichick talks as far as some of the great minds in
I don't
football.
think
So,
so, man. I got a weird
it's-
feeling. I think this is the only time he's ever going to make the Super Bowl.
well, he's 32, so he's got a long time to fucking. He's probably
Yeah,
got 30
I
years.
agree, but I think he's gonna sputter out too, man. I think it's gonna really take a toll on him. Everybody's gonna go to school on this game and figure out how to do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, maybe the LA lifestyle might get a hold of him. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
That Kingsbury is dating Fox sideline reporter Holly Saunders, who's a hot piece of ass. It was a little
Hey, by the
crazy.
way, that last sound clip, "Smoke Weed Every Day," who's that? TJ or Kieran?
That's TJ.
That was perfect, TJ. That was perfect.
Yeah.
I was dumb enough.
TJ really does.
I actually got a new soundboard today. Actually, a new program. I'm
I want a
testing everything.
soundboard.
out.
How do I get a soundboard?
You just go to the Google
Yeah.
Play Store.
You do some.
What's your name? Fuck you. That's my name.
You just fucking go. God, you do some show prep there, Chris Italia.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I didn't work today, so all I had was time today.
You just show up
Kieran
on the
got
air
off
and go,
work.
"Hey, I'm Italian. Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. I love fucking ziti. I love- Yeah.
By the
I got
way,
some
speaking
fucking
of
Italian bread, how about some bagels? Anybody want some fucking bagels?
Hey, I brought the cannolis to the
I was just
Yeah,
about to
of
say,
course
I was
you
about to ask you about that. I seen a picture on Instagram of these fucking cannolis you made.
I drove
They
all the way to
fucking
Bay
look great.
Ridge for those cannolis.
Oh, you didn't make them?
Oh,
I thought maybe you
didn't
made them.
make cannolis.
Oh,
But I went to the best place in the world.
they look
that
good.
makes- They were so good, man. So good.
I'll go with the cannolis, huh?
How
Really
good were they?
Fucking scale of 1 to 10, I'll go with the cannolis.
They're 10 for sure. They're,
10.
They're as good as the cannolis in Sicily.
Wow,
Wow.
that's deep.
And this place is legit. Kieran, next time you're in town, I'll take it.
Take me to the cannoli shop.
Yeah.
Where's the
Fucking
cannoli
good.
shop? I don't want to go to
Bay
no,
Ridge.
what's the
It's in
fucking
Bay Ridge, Brooklyn,
Howard
man.
Beach? Some shit. Oh, Bay,
Bay Ridge.
Yeah, Bay Ridge. Italians are always from those fucking those places in New York. I feel like you guys don't travel like to any other towns that's
We're creatures of habit. I think that's the thing. I mean, they like their own surroundings.
it was
They
from
really
like
don't
towns like Bayonne and Bay Ridge and
They
fucking
learned from
Howard
Columbus not to explore. You know what I mean?
Beach. Yeah, so the Super Bowl, everybody, fucking have at it. It was great.
Fucking Super Bowl was a great
Fucking, yeah.
time. Yeah, give it up for the Super Bowl.
And the dude from Barstool Sports got arrested during the game
Yeah. What happened? Why did he get arrested?
because he's banned. I forget his name. Do you even know that guy's name? Can you look him up? I forget that fucking guy's name.
What?
You know that guy's friends with Ben Sparks, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he's actually really good friends with Ben Sparks.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. But
What's he from? Barstool Sports?
yeah, the guy that fucking owns the joint.
Yeah, like one of the creators, one of the original creators.
He's banned from. He's banned from all NFL events. Anything NFL related, he's banned from it. So obviously the Super Bowl's one.
Because earlier in the week, I know that one of them got thrown out of media.
Same guy. Same guy got
Same
thrown
guy?
out.
It was the same guy? I thought
Yeah.
it was another guy.
So he got the same guy that got arrested last night at the Super Bowl, got thrown out of media day, got arrested last night during halftime of the Super Bowl. Then he, I guess, somehow got out of booking or jail and tried to go to the Patriots celebration party that I guess was hosted by something that had to do with the NFL, and he got thrown out of that too. So
I mean, that's bad for the league. I don't know
So we
why
got-
they would ban this guy. The guy's got one of the more popular.
yeah,
media
but it's all good for him because like no one would care if he just went to the game and watched it and went home.
I'm sure he
gotta
just wanted to do that.
Well, no, I don't think he did because I guess it's a gag going with Barstool Sports is that, they hate the commissioner of the NFL. They hate whatever the fuck that guy's name is,
Well, Roger Goodell.
They hate Roger Goodell, so it's like a bit going on with Barstool, and they try to get. I guess they try to attend NFL events, and they always get thrown out, and it's like a big thing.
And you know what? But they have the right. They're in the right state of mind. I mean, the guy is an awful fucking human being. Let's be honest.
Who? Goodell? Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Roger Goodell's a fucking crook.
He fucking obviously he orchestrated, fucking Colin Kaepernick being just banned from the fucking league. That's obvious.
Yeah, he's booed every
This guy had on a fucking mustache and fucking shades like he was.
I follow him on Instagram.
It was a good attempt.
They said that he was escorted. He was actually lifted off of his feet, escorted out. That's great.
I follow him on Instagram. I forget the fucking guy's name. He's like the head of Barstool Sports.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy, that's his name. Yeah. That Barstool Sports is actually a nice...
Sorry, I got into this article and I was just reading. I forgot I was here.
It's a nice little outfit, that Barstool Sports. They do pretty well over there. They do the radio thing pretty well. Yeah. So there you go.
You're just kissing their asses because you want a job.
Yeah, put me on that girls show. They have a girls show where they just talk about like blowing dudes. I want to be on that show.
Okay.
Kieran,
Not that I want to talk about blowing dudes.
What hat are you wearing, Kieran?
It's a hat from the Waste Management Phoenix Open thing that I attended.
You mean the Wasted Management Open?
Yeah, the Wasted Management Open. Yeah.
I just heard that in prep.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's move.
I'm gonna give the credit to teach.
Well, thank you, Chris. You didn't have to. I mean, my jokes are for everybody.
Shit.
That's my new one. Go ahead.
He said wasted management, and I howled.
Yeah. It was not a. It was this.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's not that one. God damn it! It was this.
Bad, 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 bad.
Yeah, Chris.
Waste management is a front for the mob. I don't know why everyone goes crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was telling my elderly father that when I was sitting next to the 18th green. I was like, waste management. This seems like it should be run by the mob. Like,
run by the mob.
Is the Thunderbird thing like a mob organization that I don't know about?
They got like a legit front man, but it's all a cover for the mob.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If this was like if it was held back east, I would say yes. This is thoroughly funded by the mob, and all the proceeds are going organized crime.
National network.
They're out here in Arizona too.
Yeah.
They just have the Hells Angels do their work for them.
Wise guys there, yeah.
They're just retired out here. That's why they got a big presence. Ask Rick. What? Rick looks like a fucking old mobster, doesn't he? Rick Bronson.
Oh,
your
House
friend,
Comedy
buddy
Rick.
Yeah, Chris's buddy Rick looks like an Italian mobster.
Yeah, but when you hear
Jewish mobster.
Oh, Jewish mobster. Well, there you go. He's the Maya Lansky of the.
TJ the Mayor is referring to Rick Bronson, the owner of the House of Comedy across the nation.
Love that title. I'm gonna let him know that you guys said that.
Wow. Wow.
So this weekend, we had a chance, me and Kieran. Kieran went on Thursday, I went on Friday to check out this Waste Management Open, which is it's a non-major, but it's a golf tournament. It's the biggest party of it's the biggest party of the PGA Tour, right?
All the golf whoas go there.
Oh my God, it's just a
lot of fucking golf skanks.
So this is what it sounds like when every other tournament. This is what it sounds like right here. Nice and elegant, right? I was fucking just hanging out, and I walk up to the 18th hole, right? So it goes from that. This is what's going on in the background as they're trying to tee off. Just that's
like
exactly what it fucking said. It sounded like Jersey Shore as they're trying to fucking tee off.
Yeah, because it's a mob. It's a bunch
it was crazy.
Wannabe wise guys. What are you talking
like, this is
about?
my first time going to a golf event, but I know it's not supposed to be like that. Like, people were like stone cold, like girls were in the 16th hole, stone cold stunning beers 2 at a time. Like, it was
fuck yeah.
It was, as the kids say, lit.
It was lit. Yeah, it is. It is like a fucking party. It's so weird.
It's crazy.
It's like the golf tournament, like taking place. Is like it's like irrelevant to what's going on.
Was Tiger playing?
No, Tiger wasn't there. The field, if you're a golf,
Tiger won't play that mobbed up fucking golf tournament.
Yeah, no. If you're like a fan of golf, like it's not like a giant tournament that would attract you because of the players that sign up to play in it. But
so who's in it? Is Ernie Els in there?
Well, the winner this year was Ricky Fowler. Everybody likes Ricky Fowler, I guess. He's kind of a famous dude, but it's when you walk into the
Is Lee Trevino in it?
No, he's a little bit old. But when you walk into the where the course is, it's like it's like a city of tents. It's just like these tents that just stretch like 4 or 5 stories up.
After
and then they're all like their own little fucking techno clubs and sponsored fucking corporate techno clubs.
I got to tell you about this.
They have like concerts and shit happening as like fucking Bubba Watson is teeing off. What?
It's considered a PGA event, right?
It is a PGA event. Yeah, Waste Management Phoenix Open.
PGA gets paid off by the mob, and muscle in there,
Bada boom, huh?
Hey, how much for this fucking golf tournament over here?
Hey, get these fucking little bastards to play some golf. I collect some bread.
We'll do it in Arizona so they don't understand.
Yeah.
They don't know anybody behind it.
They don't know how we fucking work over here.
Unsuspecting over here.
Yeah, we put it in the desert. If anybody gets loud, we just bury them there. You know what I'm saying?
And we'll call it the Waste Management Open, so nobody knows. You know what I mean?
And we got a lot of places. Yeah, we got a lot of place to put the bodies, like fucking Fat Tony wasted last year.
Hey, I'm over here now with these Arizona golfers.
Boogaloogaloo.
Wow. That was great.
Hey, it's Jenny Fontaine.
That was fucking great.
Go ahead.
No, I want to hear more.
Hey, let's go to the fucking golf tournament. Let me show you around the place. You know what I mean? We got parties over here. We got parties over there. We got some fucking rich guys playing golf. Hey,
Hey, Hey, Tommy, look at the fucking tits on the skank, huh?
Hey, look at the fucking fake melons on that fucking whore, huh?
Shh, they're playing golf. Fuck you!
By the way, that did not happen. Every time I see them signs go up, nobody was shutting the fuck up.
They have this fucking
any wannabe Italian gangsters there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
see what I'm talking about, man.
Oh, it was fucking great. It was. I was with a couple of my friends and so there's like this little club we walked past. This is one of the funniest things. My buddy Brandon that was there. He has no filter. He don't give a fuck. And these two chicks had just got turned down from going to the club because they didn't have a wristband. And they were dressed. I mean, their asses were hanging out, titties were hanging out. Well, they didn't have any ass though. That was the thing. And so my boy goes, hey, you got turned down? They're like, yeah. He goes, listen, try something. You can't go to this Mexican. There was a Mexican dude working the door. He's like, you can't go to the Mexican guy. You got to go to the old white guy. She was like, why is that? He was like, because you don't have an ass. And old white guys don't like ass. They like titties. You got titties and no ass. He was being straight up with her. She was like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna try that. So she goes to another entrance to this club. Like, I'm really gonna work on this. And we were just fucking dying laughing. Like, they're just a bunch of bimbos trying to get in where they fit
up
in.
Those nips when you walk in.
Oh,
Make
it was
a real
great.
showing of it. Hey,
trying to get that golf cock, huh? Fucking cock hungry whoos.
You know, I think
everybody over here owns a 7-Eleven, so we know they got money.
They want to get their balls in a sand trap or something. I'm trying to do some golf.
The best part for me.
The mob hires a bunch of fucking prostitutes to like walk around that tournament.
Oh, for sure. I've seen all of them. The best part to me was watching. I've never been around this many old, rich, drunk white men. I've been to the what was the thing in Scottsdale? Barrett Jackson. That was the closest thing. But this Carl. Here, so the Robert, the executive at the office that tells you to call him Bob, but he never remembers your name. That fucking guy that's got a wife and a couple kids in college, and fucking drives a Range Rover and is clean cut. That was the guy there walking around with 3 fucking 19-year-olds. He's like 65.
Who is?
And they're just half naked.
Yeah,
God, it was a sight to see, man. Just drunk, falling over. It was a sight to see.
It's a fun.
I like it.
Actually, it makes because most I've been to a lot of golf tournaments and they're fucking boring as shit. But that one is fun. That one's fun.
Oh, that was a good time.
They have like concerts. They literally have concerts.
Yes, actually, Snoop was there.
Snoop Dogg was there
on Friday.
Why
when
is
I was
Snoop
there.
Dogg at a fucking golf tournament? But he's at this one.
Him, the Chainsmokers, and Kelly James will perform at the Bird's Nest on Friday.
Yeah. It's a fucking fun time.
Chris, you okay over there? Are you trying to find them cauliflower fucking chips you were eating earlier?
I think he was whacked. He's fucking fell off camera.
He's trying to
my voice is hurting from all the fucking Ginzaloon.
What do you got? Some cannolis over there?
Hey, I got a fucking bag of cannolis right here.
Hey, welcome to Tony's Pizza Shop, huh?
Welcome to the Waste Management Tournament.
Yeah.
We're gonna play fucking golf over here.
We got golf, we got pizza. What more do you want?
And fucking Moulignan Tiger Woods didn't fucking show up this year.
Jesus Christ.
Those fucking rates. Those fucking melonheads.
That's exactly how they sound, too. I mean, I can't even really get mad about it. That's exactly what they say to us.
What is it, too good for us? Fucking Tiger Woods can't show up here?
Sergio Garpizza didn't show up this year, huh? See what I did there? Hey, Joey!
Where the fuck is Greg Norman, the fucking shark?
That fucking white piece of shit, huh?
You know, my favorite golfer is John Daly. That motherfucker can eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck Tiger Woods. Yeah.
And once we're done with this fucking tournament, we just burn the joint. Collect all the insurance money.
Hey, bring in the Kumba. Lee Trevino into it.
What, you don't want fucking pizza? Fuck you, pay me. What, you don't want to pay for the tournament? Fuck you, pay me. A lot of stiff arming, I guess. I don't know. That's what's the...
We got a bunch of porn stars here for Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck? I guess he's trying to keep a low profile. You know what I mean?
It's the waste management, huh?
This is a great segue to our break.
Hey, fucking Tiger Woods, suck on this. Hey.
Birdie, bogey, whatever. We got it all. Come on in. I got a little.
Where the fuck is Arnold Palmer?
I got a little scuttle-doo, a little scuttle-dee. I got a little broad over here. We'll suck on your pee-pee. You know what I'm saying?
I got your Arnold Palmer right here.
I don't even know what I'm fucking doing.
That's great music in the background. This is Kieran finally stepped up his soundbite game. Oh, that's great. Oh man.
Yeah. Congratulations to Ricky Fella. We're just doing sport event recaps.
Yeah, first half sport events, man.
Jack Nicklaus still alive.
Jack on this, huh? You fucking skank.
We had a
Where's that Asian broad fucking golfer? Man.
I got some
I'll give her something to slant it to look at. Hey. It's the Waste Management.
Yeah. Welcome to the Waste Management Open, where we're gonna bury things in holes and put my balls and stuff.
Yeah, we got all kinds of hooers running around.
Yeah.
Waste Management Open, everybody.
Don't get lippy, you skank. You end up in the desert.
Coming out.
There we go.
You okay over there?
Hashtag Me Too movement.
You knocking shit down over there. Oh man!
I mean, only in this country would these fucking Ginzaloons have their own golf tournament.
Ginzaloons?
Yeah, that goes up there with rigmarole. I didn't even know what that means.
I didn't even know what
we're trying to go
Ginzaloons.
legit over here. We're showing everybody what we do with waste management.
I think Chris could do this for 2 hours if he wanted.
Should I call Rocket and get Rocket in here? I mean, if Rocket was in here, then it'd just be a great trio of gabagools.
What do you mean?
Hey, you got the gabagool over there. You got the fucking ZD. Yeah.
And people are asking why you're stroking the wall on your camera in your studio.
Yeah, I wasn't
petting the furry wall like in.
Did you smoke a Jeffrey?
Get into the.
I sure did.
A little bit of angel dust, I believe.
That's fresh paint. I'm just feeling the fresh paint.
Oh, man.
Marijuana, angel dust, cocaine, and a little bit of heroin. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. More LunaticRadio.com show right after these words.
Compelling because they have to be, or we open fire.
The Lunatic Radio Show.
Donation.
I thought it was trash. Do that every fucking time.
If you are a proud supporter of the LunaticRadio.com show and you like to see this show flourish, or just Rock and I become alcoholics, you can donate to the LunaticRadio.com show by simply going on our website, Rocket Fire Away.
Yes, absolutely. Donations. Go to the website, LunaticRadio.com, and select from one of the options, either a recurring amount or simply just give whatever you feel. Anything and everything is appreciated and helps pay for any of the expenses for the show and helps us keep going and, not have to dig out of our pockets. And we appreciate, again, anything you can give.
Right. So give a shit and give us a donation.
Well, give money. Don't give a shit.
Oh, right. I can go on about that one. So log on to the LunaticRadio.com website if you would be so kind and give us a donation. It would be great.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
From the LunaticRadio.com.
Comedy talk at its worst. It's the Lunatic Radio Show.
You know what? Sharky's Staten Island is no more.
What?
Not good. What are Rock gonna do? We have nothing to make fun of now.
They closed my home.
That sucks.
It's my second home.
That really sucks.
It does suck.
That place was the shit. It really was.
It was
a simple bar.
Yeah.
And that was perfect. Because there's always like these bells and whistles to this place.
Listen,
places.
It may be a simple bar to you. It was home to me.
No, but I'm saying like it didn't like it wasn't like over the top. It was a bar with simple beers and like a place to play.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great like bar for bands to play.
Yeah. He liked the original rock and roll music too. He was definitely down for it. Unfortunately,
the owner?
I don't know. He's looking to move on. He just wants to ride his motorcycle and enjoy life, which you can't blame him. He's a avid biker and he enjoys it.
Sharky Staten Island. Literally the fucking capital of Staten Island. That's what I would say.
Sharky's.
It was the capital. I've only been there once.
Bay Street. Bay Street is the Shaz, man. That's it.
Bay Street is not the same now without Sharky.
Right.
It's officially over. Bay Street used to be a happening place.
By the way, I gotta point this out.
Oh?
The name of the bar, Sharky's. There's not a shark within 100 miles of Staten Island.
You have no idea. You have no idea.
Oh, all right. Different types of sharks.
There's definitely land sharks.
There's land sharks. Yeah, it's a
Some
sad...
chicken hawks.
Where's Naked Jedi gonna play when they come back to the music scene?
I don't know.
Gecko Lounge. We're gonna see the Gecko Lounge. That's the other place you guys play.
Gecko's pretty cool,
but it doesn't have that same.
Nah, it doesn't have. Yeah, it doesn't.
Break the news of what Sharky's is turning into in this day of fucking cafe lattes.
Yeah, it's turning into a lounge.
A lounge.
A damn lounge. It's unbelievable. It used to be the bar you can go into. Yeah, watch sports, wrestling, football, great greasy food. Now you got to go in there wearing a pinky ring and sit on a freaking couch they probably pulled from the freaking garbage.
Yeah.
Drinking a latte of some stupid sort.
That sucks.
You know how many fucking assholes are gonna roll into this lounge place going, "Hey, where the fuck is Sharky's?"
I love Staten Island.
Yeah, you're right. There's gonna be a lot of them going in there.
Cafe, go fuck yourself.
Lounge this, prick.
I'll give you something to lounge on.
Hey, look at that.
Oh my God, you're right. Think about that. Sharky's used to have free condoms.
Oh, that's incredible.
They had a condom dispenser. You just hit the button, it would just pop them out.
That place was a shit. And how many times would you say Naked Jedi has played Sharky's?
Numerous. I can't even keep count. It's sometimes I was playing there and I didn't even know I was playing there. It's great.
I think we've made up times on this show where Naked Jedi was playing at Sharky's.
You know what? You're right.
Naked Jedi playing Sharky's Tuesday.
Yeah, we were just making fun of Sharky's plugging phantom gigs.
You know, it's great. You walked in the place, the bartenders are all cute girls. I would walk in, I wouldn't even say anything to them, and the beer was right there.
Yeah,
yes,
you were
do it.
You were like Norm in Cheers.
Yeah,
pretty
much. Yeah.
Hey, fucking Jad! Hey, he's a
they
good
were.
boy.
I mean, everyone was like fat. Like the bartenders were nice, and everyone was fast.
Yeah, they were great. You know.
See,
I'm gonna miss all those nights where Steve would just put down like $100 and just like the fucking
gallons of alcohol. We just pour his way
nonstop.
I don't like this. I don't like the trend happening now with the bars everybody grew up on, the townie bars. There's like places like Sharky's. I had one in my hometown called Phil's.
Phil's? No, tell me Phil's is gone?
No, Phil's is still there.
Oh.
But they turned it half into a lounge. Where people can drink fucking coffee and frappuccinos and shit.
Listen, there's no such thing as half gay. Now that bar is gay.
Yeah, right. Now it's
not full-fledged.
It's not the fucking Bender place we used to go to when we were kids, you know?
Phil's.
And now fucking Sharky's, the staple of Staten Island, is now a fucking...
According to this show.
Is
You know what?
It's a cup of faggot joint.
Even beyond the show, a lot of bikers, a lot of people that would go there, man. It was right by the Verrazano Bridge.
Right.
You went over the bridge. It was the first place you'd think of going if everyone was meeting. Yeah, good food. Place is good.
You know what?
It was great.
That's exactly what I said because I said as we were approaching Bay Street because we were on the expressway this morning. It's right over the bridge. I mean, it's the first thing you get to. You get off the bridge, you make the first exit, and you're like right there.
Yeah, it's Sharky's.
It's fucking right there.
Yeah.
Ugh, now it's a fucking lounge.
You know what should happen is that the bikers should continue to go. Once the new place opens.
Bikers should take dumps in the front of the place.
Just refuse to fucking turn it.
They do that now.
You're listening to the Lunatic Radio Show. Follow him on Twitter at Lunatic Radio.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lunatic Radio Show. Bada bop. It's Kieran, TJ, the Mayor, Chris Italia, live from New York City. TJ and I are in Arizona. We're all over the map at the lunaticradio.com show.
We do it big.
In this age, everybody.
We do it real big.
It's not only just Rock and I anymore. We got Chris Italia involved. We got TJ the Mayor. We got Leroy Jenkins. And then Rock shows up every once in a while.
He's like the OG. He's like, I guess if I want to come play a pickup game of ball with you guys, I'll come show up.
Hey, I'm still here,
Sign a couple autographs and get the fuck out.
Speaking of which, Chris, I was watching a little bit of some movies over the weekend because I got the DirecTV, and I was just like, I was on that Cinemax, and they were playing The Italian Job as I was just, I was just doing the.
I thought maybe you were gonna say I was watching Super Troopers 2 to support you.
Oh, by the way, I did see the end of Super Troopers 2.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
That is a film Chris helped produce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Super Troopers 2.
Oh, if I would have known that, I would have actually seen it in theaters. So I wouldn't have bootlegged it.
It was, I remember sitting next to Chris the weekend Super Troopers went to theaters, and all he was doing was sitting on the couch looking at his phone, going, "I might be dead." They might shoot me. It's not looking great. But it turned out to work out pretty well for you.
Amazing. Yeah,
turned out to be well.
Experience.
He was nervous because apparently when you're a movie producer, you get all these like live numbers about like box.
I was getting hourly box office updates.
Oh, that's got to be fucking nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Mean, it started off poorly on Thursday night, and then by Friday night we were the #1 movie in America. So that was exciting. And then I knew that I think Infinity War was coming out like 3 days later. I was like, once that comes out, we're wiped.
Yeah.
So those first 3 days were so important, just to have a good showing without having to deal with Infinity War. So it turned out to be good. The movie's done really well.
So it did really well. So you're paying for dinner when you come out here on Sunday then?
Gabagool, huh?
Fucking gabagool. Buy me a cannoli.
You see my friend at the Waste Management Open. Pick up the tab. Thank you.
Here we go.
Hey, I think they got a Vincenzo in downtown Phoenix. Let's go to Vincenzo's place.
They have a thing called NY.
Give me some chicken palm over here.
You done yet?
No.
They have. I was watching Cinemax, right? And they had The Italian Job playing with Mark Wahlberg. You remember that movie?
Yeah, there's nothing Italian about it.
There's nothing Italian about the movie Italian Job. But Mark Wahlberg is in the movie Italian Job. If you look at
fucking Mark Wahlberg over here.
From Boston, I love the Patriots. Fuck them. Anyway.
Hey, if you watch that movie Fear,
if you look at Mark Wahlberg,
banging Alyssa Milano. Hey, good.
I'm not a very tall person. I know I'm not a very tall person, but you look at Mark Wahlberg, and you can tell by his body type, he's not very tall. Like, he's got stubby arms. If you look at his torso, it looks very like compact. Like it's not of a tall person.
You see him in the movie Pain and Gain when he's actually playing a weightlifter. You can see him at his best, basically.
Oh yeah, is that the one with The Rock?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that was crazy. That was kind of nuts.
So
he's actually, you know that he's not as short as you think. He's like 6'4" when he stands on his wallet.
Yeah, it's got a very big wallet.
Like when your wallet's that big, you don't have to fucking be.
Yeah. No, he's
6 foot nothing.
He's the cock of the walk, goddammit.
Yeah, the motherfucker's got a big fucking wallet. Who cares?
He's got that. He's got Napoleon complex. Maybe I don't even know what that means. To be honest with you, I looked that up one time and it has nothing. I'm using that totally wrong. The Napoleon complex. Anyway, so I'm looking at. I'm watching The Italian Job, and there's this scene because Seth Green is another short guy in Hollywood. He's an actor, and there's a scene where Seth Green. It's very quick. And Mark Wahlberg are standing next to each other. And Mark Wahlberg is literally a full shoulder and head height taller than Seth Green. And I was like, that's not right. I'm looking at this shot of them, and I'm like, that's not right. Mark Wahlberg is not that tall. So I go on the internet, and I'm searching around to see how tall Mark Wahlberg is. The best I can get him at is 5'8". But most websites have Mark Wahlberg listed at 5'7", 5'6", and they have Seth Green listed at 5'5". So I'm looking at The Italian Job, going, "This is fugazi." Mark Wahlberg is fucking wearing lifts.
Chris,
what do you think?
Chris, we have to get your buddy laid. This is how he spent his weekend.
No, this is how I spent my weekend.
Are you just being envious of other short guys?
No, well, yeah, kind of. I was
like short guys who wore it better.
I went further because I started Googling lists of heights and celebrities that are claimed to be the.
Oh God!
I'm lucky if I get to like watch sports highlights. You're fucking looking up this bullshit. What the hell's wrong with you?
This is stuff I'm looking up for the show.
No, you're not. This is for your own curiosity.
It is.
It is.
Bad.
There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing in my free time.
We need to.
Aren't you curious?
We need to get you some.
No, I don't give a fuck about Seth.
I'm a man of limited height. Right? All right. You guys notice you're my friends.
So am I, Kieran. What's the point?
So I just decided to look up people around the height I am to see who's
awesome. You have those beautiful blue eyes.
You know what you do when you're short, Kieran? I got one for you. This is what you do. So instead of
take a gun, put it in your mouth.
Instead of standing up next to the girl, you go get yourself a booth or a table and a fucking bottle, and then you're sitting down, and then nobody fucking knows.
Sooner or later,
I watched a bunch of people do it at that fucking bar we were at after we watched Vlad that one night. And there were some short guys sitting down, but you wouldn't be able to tell because they were sitting down, and they looked big. They looked like big money. That's what you gotta do.
I was short. I was picking up chicks that night.
You're like, hey, I'm fucking from
I'm Waste Management Open over here.
I'm from the old country. The land of wine and pizza. Cannolis. You want to see a cannoli abroad?
Hey, speaking of that.
all right.
Hey, speaking of that night, how awkward was it, Chris, just to watch Kieran stand there and everybody that walked by? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, excuse me.
I'm like, Kieran, here's pussy.
He looked like somebody's driver.
I literally put a piece of fucking vagina in front of his face.
I remember that.
He just turned his head.
I remember that.
I don't think I should be here.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Because I don't like being in crowds.
Crowds? I mean, it's like 4 people.
Yeah,
dude.
we had our own like little section on the patio.
We invited 4 women over, and I threw one on you, and you like just walked away.
So you know what Chris did? Chris said, "I'll take her then," and he banged her.
She wanted to, Am
I lying?
She wanted to, she had to do that. I mean, it had to be done.
Exactly. You were serving the people.
I had to take that down.
Why do you, Jeremy Bacon, normal guys Google women's cup sizes? Yeah, I know. I've done that. I know all fucking titty sizes.
Shout out to Jeremy Bacon in the chat room because he's just throwing some fucking zingers tonight, man. He's just fucking you up.
I've seen.
Give me one real reason why you didn't take that down that night.
Take what down?
I think he's scared of the
Any
chocolate.
one of those girls sitting there.
He's scared of black women.
I didn't want to.
He's scared of black women.
Why? But why?
He's
Actually,
scared
one of them wasn't black. One of them wasn't black.
Well,
Yeah,
I was with TJ and his beautiful girlfriend. I was like,
so fuck me. Because who gives a fuck about me? I was going home with my girl.
I'm gonna end up in the fucking North Scottsdale. Like, the fuck do I get home, huh?
We would have took an Uber, and then you could have just
And
fucking...
Rick Bronson would just look at me and go, "Hit the bricks, pal."
I mean, there was no point in that whole situation where you're like, I can definitely see myself going home with one of these girls.
Listen, out of all the white guys there, you were
Definitely
no
the
homo.
shortest.
You were probably you were one of the most attractive white guys. It was a bunch of fucking old white guys, and then Chris, and then you. You know what I mean? Like you two were in the like.
Come on, look at me. You should have been able to have any one of those girls that night.
No, I'm just saying, like the girls were younger than you two, and every other white male that was there was like 60 and up.
40s and up, late 50s.
Well, that one guy was fucking 70, but his fucking thread count, he was getting laid twice that night just because of his fucking thread count.
That guy was the reason why they came over.
Oh, was it the guy in the fucking suit that owned the place down the block? Yeah, that guy. Now that was a mobster.
That guy.
I know a mobster when I see one. That one had. That guy was a mobster.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Welcome to.
The girl was like actively flirting with Kieran, and he just didn't go for it. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, the fucking drunk one? No, not the blonde head.
No, the drunk one, not the one that was talking to my girlfriend. Not her, not the blonde.
That girl was annoying. I was like, man, please no, not this.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I set Sam next to her, and then I just kind of went on and did my thing.
And then I introduced him to the other girl who was really smart and pretty. And I said, here, talk to Kieran.
And I was like, hey, don't want to talk to you.
That's kind of how it went.
Hey, conversation over, broad, huh?
I still don't understand why you did that.
Kieran is an attractive man if you're into twinks.
That's fucked up.
You're a weird guy, Kieran.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. It's obvious.
Hey, since we're okay, so can we do this
pansexual?
Can we do this segment where we just hammer Kieran since me and you are both here together and we're usually not on the show together?
My bit about Googling short people in Hollywood. Clearly.
Turned against you big time.
Yeah, just all that printing out just isn't going to go nowhere. But that's fine. Go ahead.
I'm really worried about you, Kieran. Seriously.
You didn't even ball that up. You must be angry about the short thing.
No, I don't care.
You didn't even ball it up, dude. You didn't even do your.
No, I just think Mark Wahlberg's a fraud. Honestly,
I'd give my left nut to look like Kieran.
No. You don't want no.
Yeah,
that's
what
I don't know if I do that.
Frame?
Get into small spaces.
You know, hey, have you ever seen
in the overhead when you get on a plane?
Have you ever seen Kieran get into his car? He has to do the Lambo leap to get into his car.
Fuck yeah. I've slept on somebody's counter. You ever sleep on somebody's counter, like next to the sink in their kitchen? I've done that.
Hey, Chris, have you ever
counter next to the sink?
Hey, have you ever been at the barber shop with Kieran? He swings his legs when he's in the barber chair.
Fuck yeah, dude. What? What's wrong with that? It's freedom, motherfucker. All right. 21 Savage arrested by ICE in Atlanta.
Yeah, speaking of fraudulent people.
Who is 21? We should do some news, huh? Let's do some news.
I don't know 21 Savage. Who's 21 Savage?
I'll let you white people in on a little secret here. All right, you guys let me know all about the gabagools. I'll let you guys know about what's going on.
21 Savage sounds like those whores we picked up in fucking off the turnpike last week. 21 Savage is trying to get out my cannolis.
Amber Rose, we were trying to think about it earlier. That's who his girlfriend is, Amber Rose. Yes. Anyway.
21 Skanks is more like it.
Amber Rose, man. She bangs a lot of celebrities.
Kieran gets in a high chair where he orders his chicken fingers and fries at the restaurant. Yes,
yeah, that's actually something that he does.
Be honest with you,
I'm like, yeah, I'll have the ribeye, and then somebody else is like, yeah, I'll have the salmon, and he's like, I'll have chicken strips.
What are you saying?
What's that?
When he wants to act like an adult, he orders wings.
No, I can't do chicken with bone. I don't like the cartilage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck that. I need my shit boneless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karen, we love you here at the Lunatic Radio Show. You know that, right?
I hope so. It's my fucking show.
I mean, it's your show. Like, we have to say that.
I own a goddamn name. All right, go. Who's 21 Savage?
Oh, so yeah, 21 Savage. He was supposedly a rapper based out of Atlanta. He lived in Atlanta for a long time. But he was arrested Sunday by ICE.
ICE. What is ICE? Vanilla Ice?
Immigration something. We'll play the clip and I'll tell you guys more about the guy.
Go ahead.
Super Bowl weekend is not without its drama. Rapper 21 Savage has been taken into custody by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in Atlanta. Authorities say the rapper, whose real name is Shea bin Abraham Joseph, is from the UK, although he claims to be from Atlanta. Well, federal agents say he entered the U.S. on a visa in 2005 and failed to leave when it expired. Officials say he was also convicted of felony drug charges in 2014. Authorities say he has been placed into removal proceedings before the federal immigration courts.
Build that wall, guys. Build that wall.
Well, he's a rapper.
Well, he didn't. He didn't come from Mexico. We lost Chris.
Chris is gone. Oh, his fucking thing died. Wow, that sucks. He never brings the charger for his fucking battery. Okay.
No, we started talking about black people, and Chris is like, "I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Time for me to go."
Yep, time for me to get the fuck out.
All right, what else? So he got arrested.
Yes,
but it was just like a thing because when he got his work visa to come to the United States, he was like,
no, he never got it. Wasn't a work visa.
Oh.
No, he was like 14 years old or something like that when he got 13 or 14 years old.
Oh.
He was just supposed to leave in 2006 or whatever. But what's not adding up to me is, okay, so the guy's been here since 2005, right? And he's done tours in Japan and Germany and all these places,
right?
And then all of a sudden, he comes back into the country after doing these tours. There's no red flag. You know what I mean?
Right.
So why is it all of a sudden that now he's getting arrested and then they're trying? I mean, there's a possible deportation here.
Well, I heard from the rumor mill, and this is from the white people portions of the internet. Oh, there comes Chris's Battalion, maybe. Let's see. This is how we put the. Where's that coming from?
There to the left.
Let me see. There he is. He's back.
Hey, he's back.
Hey, the gabagool. You still there?
Google signed me out somehow.
I'm gonna try to get you back into.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna try to get you back into the show.
Fuck off, Google.
Wow, look at that.
I guess they heard me talking about the wall and building the wall. So I just.
I'm trying to
like
get.
How sick that was?
Sorry, Google. I didn't mean to offend anyone.
I'm gonna try to get Chris Italia back into
Google.
the radio program here. He's gonna be very huge for everybody.
Whoa!
He does have a big face. Anyway,
there he is. There's Chris Italia back on the radio.
Just say what you need to say.
Yeah.
Say it's a fat face.
no, it's a big face. It's a big
working on
face
it,
with a
man.
big personality.
I'm working on it.
The only thing, Chris, is I'm wondering when you're gonna bring your neck to the show. You've been doing the show for like a month.
Oh, you got a tour. Well, it's very
Okay, there
cold
we
there in
go.
New York.
There we go. He's got these fucking collars on.
Yeah.
And he's all bundled up.
It's very layered. It's
Dude,
that.
put the heat on in your studio.
It's that Italian.
You got a
way.
nice plant in the back. You can afford some good heat.
The more layers you wear, the more gentlemanly you look.
The HVAC system is really bad in this place, so it's not that warm in here.
Yeah. Well, good luck to 21 Savage. I heard that Tekashi 6ix9ine might have ratted him out. That's why he got arrested.
Ratting everybody else out.
That's
probably.
what I heard. That was the rumor mill on the the internets that I belong to.
Did you see the Demi Lovato and had to take down or she decided to take down her tweet? People are giving her flack.
Caller, you're on the air. Nate, what's your name? Where you from? Go ahead.
This is Bacon from Monroe.
Bacon from Monroe.
Bacon, what up, though?
Hey, where's fucking eggs, huh?
What's going on, Kieran?
What's going on?
Not much, man. That 21 Savage right there, what is he, like 26 years old? Yeah, as far as I know, I looked into his background. He hasn't done anything wrong, but they're just sitting here really busting down on this one guy, even though in my own town, we actually have a domed enclosure, and it's filled with a good 400 illegal aliens at all times, but they're really busted on this one guy.
Yeah, actually, I was
because he's a rapper.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Bacon.
You talking about the Pontiac Silverdome?
No, I was locked up there. It's in Monroe County.
Oh.
On one side, it's regular inmates, and then on the other half of it, it's INS. It's immigration. I worked
technically, those dorms are supposed to be completely all immigration, but Monroe County went around them and started putting in their own residents.
I heard they fucking put me in there.
I heard there was only 21 savages there.
You see what he did there?
See what I did there? A little play on words.
Yeah, well, here's the thing about 21 Savage being here and so long and everything, and like I said, he went overseas to do shows, then he came back. Why wouldn't they fucking red flag him then? I can't concentrate with Chris.
Well, why even bother with somebody that's actually a functioning person in society?
You know what happened?
Making money, paying their taxes.
No, you know what happened, Jeremy? And this is my theory. You know he owns his masters. Do you know how rare that is? You know how rare that is?
I love Chris. I love Chris in the background right now. He's giving off the football pose right now. I got no depth.
It's like he's drinking wine in some fucking remote play village in Italy.
No, he's showing off his neck right now. I told him he never brings his neck to the show.
I'm serious right now that somebody did give him a Jeffrey because they said, I mean, who doesn't trust Jeffrey? Jeffrey's such a nice guy. Stroke the wall, Chris.
Yeah, he's stroking the wall.
He is.
If you guys are not watching the radio program on YouTube, by the way, subscribe to us, the Lunatic Radio Show on YouTube. Chris is now. He looks like he's sunning in his studio there in New York City, and he's stroking the wall.
Stroking the wall, Chris.
Yeah.
He's actually stroking the wall. This is.
He's having a little alone time.
Well, I know that he can't hear me, so I might as well just like bow out of this conversation.
Taxes, no, you're trouble, but they're really getting on this one guy when there's possibly many illegal people around. I mean, really, come on.
It's bullshit. It's because he fucking owns his own masters, and that's very fucking rare for somebody for an artist of his magnitude where he's at right now.
Well, who
and
wants to
also
own his masters?
Chris.
He's a famous artist, Chris.
Yeah, and I mean it's. Not a lot of people own their own masters.
Yeah, it's like I know fucking LL Cool J does. That's all I know.
Is he better than Machine Gun Kelly?
He's a bigger artist than Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah,
is he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's actually got a Grammy. Did we lose Jeremy Bacon?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's nominated for a Grammy with a song with Post Malone.
Yeah.
Oh well, that
yeah, he's got some accomplishments.
So. But you know that could be the theory though, man. Is he's doing too much. You know how it is. You do too much, they shut you the fuck down.
And these kids don't pay attention. They fucking visa, no visa. I don't know what the fuck.
They're like, oh wait, you're a black man that's too successful. We got to start shutting shit down.
That's what they did to Tekashi 6ix9ine there, Chris.
What's Tekashi 6ix9ine?
That's your buddy that you grew up down the street from.
Yeah, he's from
fucking Brooklyn.
From your neck of the woods. He's like, I got all rainbow hair and I fucking rap and I get arrested.
Who is he?
The Mexican guy that grew up down the block from you. Yeah, he's Mexican.
Oh, I thought he was
he's Mexican. He's like half Mexican, half Puerto Rican, or half Dominican, something like that.
By the way, talk about
down the block from me. What are you talking?
I don't know. You're from New York. You guys are all down the block from each other.
Yeah, fucking down the block.
Fucking Brooklyn.
Fucking Mexican. They're fucking wetback from down the block.
That's nice.
Where you from, Chris?
Bushwick, Brooklyn. Yeah.
Bada
Bushwick.
bing. Oh God, you're from Bushwick.
So you are from Brooklyn then? I got it right.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, now it's like hipster capital of the world.
Yeah, I heard it's just totally gentrified and stupid.
When I grew up,
mocha latte.
That's because
crack epidemic central.
That's because all you whites and Italians just started buying up shit and moving the black folks out.
Yeah.
We get it.
That's actually not true.
No,
that's not true.
No, that's what happened because I said it.
See, here's how it worked.
We brought in waste management.
Yeah, that's what happened.
The Germans and the Irish.
You guys started having fucking golf tournaments.
The Italians took over those neighborhoods.
That's right. We're like, fuck you can have this shithole.
Rented apartments to minority, Hispanic, black, whatever, because hey, they're all immigrants. They're all in it together. And then,
Yeah, we were immigrants too. We just, we just came a little bit before you guys.
Everything was fine until the crack epidemic started. I mean, we all got along. Everything was fine. And then crack came and just destroyed everything.
Crack is
bad.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
My best friend was a Muslim named Ishmael.
You know, hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Go for you.
Is that, no. That's
what do you want, a fucking badge?
That's the.
No, I'm just telling you that's where I grew up.
That's the whole thing in America. Like the white guy is always like, dude, I'm not racist. I got a black friend that was in my house one time.
Exactly right.
Like I know exactly how many black people have been in my house.
I've seen him from my window. They're
No,
very
like
close.
we
now,
rode on the
obviously
same
not.
bus together. I mean, he had to ride in the back, but we rode in the same bus together.
Kieran put TJ as his co-host, so everybody knows that he's not racist.
We breathe the
That
same
is a
air.
fact. That's a fact.
That is
It
not.
says that in my contract. Because Black History Month was coming up and everything. Matter of fact, shout out to Black History Month.
Fuck yeah.
What the fuck?
I didn't mean to hit that
Jeez.
one. I didn't mean
Get
to
your
hit
button. Label your buttons.
I meant to hit this one.
Why, Johnny Ringo.
I don't even know what I'm hitting anymore. Kate Beckinsale. Big dick energy out of Pete Davidson. Good for him.
She likes young boys, man.
That chick is stellar.
That's the girl from Underworld, right?
Right before Pete, she was banging Matt Rife. Matt Rife is this other young comic. He's like 22.
Who's that?
Really? She likes the young dudes.
Wait, who's that? Matt what? What's his name?
His name is Matt Rife.
Who no, what how would I know him?
I mean, he was on that what was that Wild and Out show with Nick Cannon. Was on that.
Yeah,
He's on
okay.
3 or 4 seasons of that. He's been on a bunch of other
Okay, I know
MTV
who he is
stuff.
now. Okay.
I think he hosted the reboot of TRL.
Yeah.
He was one of the hosts of that for a little bit. So no, she was on and off with him. For
Him
like
and DC
2-3
Young Fly, I
years.
remember that. They relaunched the TRL thing. That probably is that even
Right.
going on anymore?
It's still like
I've never seen an episode of it.
An amalgamation of that is still going on, but it's not like what they.
Well, does anybody still have MTV? I don't know if I've had MTV in.
Yeah, you know why? Because Jersey Shore, the reboot of Jersey Shore is fucking. Yeah, everybody's going crazy.
Wait. There's a reboot of Jersey Shore.
Yes.
See, you guys asked me about 21 Savage. I need to ask you guys about the fucking.
I don't know.
And then there's
about Jersey
another
Shore.
show about this like crew of Italian, a crew of Staten Island kids, and they're doing a reality show about them.
Which is just the same thing as Jersey Shore, just
Yeah,
in
it's
Staten
basically
Island.
It's just called the Guinea Network.
I want to know when they're gonna do.
Hey, the fucking Waste Management MTV network.
Hey, we got Guineas at 8 p.m. We got Guineas at 9 p.m.
Fucking Davones everywhere.
I want to see them do the reality show out of Saratoga, where Kieran's from.
Well,
Saratoga, New York.
It would sound like wine music and a bunch of people
I thought
fucking.
he was from Wadding River.
Wadding River.
Wadding
yes.
River.
Artie Lang jailed for drug possession again. What do you think about that?
Did that just happen?
Yes, another one.
Oh wait, we just did this on our show a couple weeks ago.
Right, that was another incident.
That wasn't this.
wait.
When you said that earlier, I was like, yeah, we already talked about that. That was what I was thinking in my head.
He was in rehab for heroin possession. Then he got arrested, went to court actually had a court date for that heroin charge. And he was on cocaine. He had cocaine in his system then. And I guess he got jailed or something, or set back to rehab. And then he got arrested again for drug possession. I don't know. It's just too many.
What did he get caught with?
I think cocaine.
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 He loves his thing is snorting. He doesn't do anything else. Like he was snorting heroin and snorting coke. He doesn't like injecting anything. It's just snorting is all his thing.
Yeah, but how do you get
his
sent to
nose is
rehab and then
gone.
2 weeks later you get arrested for it? Then I
Yeah.
guess the rehab
No,
program he
he's-
went to is not the greatest rehab program then.
No, obviously not. He
Well,
needs to do inpation. He's
Yes.
doing outpatient program. He needs to be an inpatient, like 30
He needs. They got a really good facility out here in Arizona. I don't know if you guys know that.
The thing why he keeps coming out of because he
No,
needs
there really
to work.
is.
What you got a punchline? Go ahead.
No, it's not a punchline. I was just about to say that the one of the brothers that own Adidas and Puma. I forget which one, but one of the owners of those actually was in rehab out here because a girl that worked with
Hey, it's fucking Joe Puma over here.
fucking Joe. He was at the Waste Management tour.
Joe Puma.
No, but that's what I mean though.
Joe
They need to
Puma
go
and
like
Joey Sox.
they need to go like somewhere out here, somewhere secluded. It's out in the middle of the
Yeah.
fucking desert, so you can't be around anybody and do that rehab. Obviously, outpatient isn't fucking working for you.
Apparently, there's been a slew of videos of Tesla drivers filmed passed out behind the wheel as their car is self-driving itself. Apparently,
Yeah,
that's
my friend does that. He goes to sleep.
Seriously?
He's gonna drive at night. He drives home on the Jersey Turnpike, and he just puts it on autopilot and goes.
Does he?
conks out.
Does he literally? Why would you do that? That's crazy.
Because all he has to do is put his GPS in, and the car takes him home.
Get the fuck out of here! I ain't going for that.
That's awesome.
Not going for that.
Does it literally take you home? We'll put his car in the.
That's
driveway?
why I have fucking road rage because people don't even drive their fucking cars anymore.
The thing that it does do is once you start making turns on streets, it alerts you every time you're making a turn.
So it's got a beep, like a beep or a vibrate.
But on the highway, it senses when there's like cars
right,
slowing up, so it slows up. It changes lanes when it needs to change lanes.
Yeah.
Man, I've seen this in iRobot and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
The fucking robots, John. You don't remember that? You don't remember Will Smith fucking beating up the fucking robots?
I never got into that movie because those robots in that movie were just like, that doesn't look like, real. Like, it looks like a CGI.
That's how they're gonna look like. That's how they would look.
They're not gonna look like your sex dolls.
No, but like the graphics for the movie, I'm not a big graphic guy. Like who's the fucking dickhead? The Rock. He makes all these movies. He makes a movie every fucking 2 weeks. This guy, but they're all special effects movies.
He's the last action star, Kieran. What do you want?
Yeah,
the last action hero.
But I can't tell the difference between one movie to the next because they're all the same fucker. Like the Skyscraper, the fucking earthquake movie, the fucking Hobbs and Shitface, and whatever the fuck else movie he's got. They all look the same to me. I don't know what the fuck's the difference. What are you doing with your face?
Why do you keep showing me your neck?
I don't understand what
I'm
he's
gonna
doing.
make sure that my neck is on display from now on.
And finally,
Listen, I'm fat, but I know I have a neck, so I just,
these are all
I want
like.
to make that clear. I have a neck. You can see it.
Look, and you have a nice neck. That's a nice fucking neck,
Yeah, I think I got a
nice
I'm all right.
neck.
Jeremy Bacon
All right.
checking in. There are autonomous vehicles, TJ. Yes, we know that, but
I know, but
we're not living that life.
With the shit, man.
We're not living that Rory Carr, Chris Italia life.
What was it you told me about this back when something about the robots started teaching each other shit? Wasn't that you telling me that story a couple years ago?
Oh, consciousness, yeah.
Yeah, like that shit scares the fuck out of me.
AI, yeah, fucking AI, huh? AI.
I won't have one of those Hey Googles or Alexas in my house because I don't trust that shit.
Fuck off, Google.
Yeah. No, it's recording everything you're fucking doing.
I bet TJ has one of them though.
No, fuck no. Are you kidding me, man? I've been locked up. I'm from a different place than you two. You won't catch me. You won't catch me having Alexa. None of that bullshit in my house. They're not going to come in my house one day because I was talking about some shit. I already hate the fact that, like, on my Instagram or something that I didn't even look up, something I just thought that I was talking about or just had a thought about would pop up in, like, my sponsored, how the ads and all this shit.
That. It's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. I didn't even look up shit. I thought about some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if that's not, I'm not the only one, obviously.
Caller, you're on the air. Thank you for waiting. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Bacon again. I just had a quick comment about that Alexa stuff you guys are talking about.
Go ahead.
Any of you guys have an Xbox, or was it Xbox One or Xbox Live?
I have Xbox One.
I got four Xboxes. They
Chris
don't wanna
does.
talk
I have
to me
I have
anymore.
PlayStation because PlayStation doesn't record you. But yes, Chris Italia does.
God damn it. Well, I'm letting you know right now. We have a couple Xboxes in our house, and we use them for more than just games, Netflix, and whatever else. I'll let you know this. Our room was blacked out. My girl works midnights. We have blackout curtains, and our room is completely dark. She gets up to go to the bathroom, whatever she's doing, and she walks in front of the dresser where the TV's at, and the Xbox says, "Hello, Rochelle." And it was pitch black in the fucking room.
No shit. Are you serious?
So that thing is live all the time also, so don't think that it is not like another version of Alexa.
See, I read
I
that.
don't have the camera enabled on my Xbox.
Once you enable, I heard once you enable it once, Chris said he doesn't have his camera enabled, but I heard that if you just enable it once, it's forever enabled. You can't turn it back off. That's what I read.
Ever since that happened, and it freaked her the fuck out because Xbox comes on. And it just turned out, "Hello, Rochelle," and it turned on the TV.
That's creepy.
Unplug that shit now.
I actually have my Xbox in a closet.
Chris says he has an Xbox in a
I swear to
closet.
you, I have it wired through the television.
He said he has it wired through the television. He has it in his closet.
That's fucked up.
So
We're
can't see
already
shit.
hiding from the fucking robots.
Oh, that's crazy, Jeremy. Hey, get rid of that shit. Go
you
get.
guys ever notice these apps you guys put on your phone that says, "Hey, let me allow to take pictures and voice"?
Yeah, I always deny.
yeah,
I
yeah.
never. I read that from actually Kieran put me on an article about that about a year ago.
Yeah, but I always allow it.
I never allow it. Oh,
Kieran has nothing to hide. He's not going
Everyone
anywhere.
allows that
See
shit because they want to play that game or they want that.
They want to do it right now. They don't want to go around it.
Right
Yeah.
app that Kieran's on.
My coffee
That
maker's
dating
been
app
watching me
Kieran's on?
jerk off for the last 3 years.
Yeah, Bumble's been watching Kieran just go to town on his meat.
Fucking Christ. My TV's going. Come on,
Hey,
again, jerking off. Come on.
Hey, Jeremy, can you imagine all the cameras in this studio and in his house? Can you imagine what
This
they've
fucking-
seen
I'm
in
on
fucking Kieran's?
I already know Kieran has a whole bunch of smart TVs inside of his house.
If you think
And
I'm
he's already hit okay on all the apps, so they're recording him jacking off everywhere in the house.
I'm on 4 different cameras right now.
Right now, Jeremy. I'm
4
gonna
different cameras
actually,
right now.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 cameras right now in this room.
Yeah.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. So there's 8 monitors.
A lot of fucking cameras.
There's a
in this
lot of
place.
shit going on for just for me and you
Yeah,
and Chris.
This is not good.
But yeah, then he's got a TV in his living room and this and that. Like, I wonder. I bet you they just. I
There's
bet you
a
Alexa
data-
was like, "Oh God, not this guy
There's a-
again." Jeez.
There's a bunch of footage of socks flying across the room.
Kieran's got sex tapes. Kieran's got all
Is
these
that
sex
real?
tapes.
You jerk, Kieran, you jerk
He
off
has
into your
sex tapes
socks?
out there that he doesn't even
occasionally
know
it's like,
about.
yeah,
Exactly. It's featuring him in his cock sock.
What are you, 12? You
And he's
fucking
snorting
jerking
the whole
off into your-
time.
I need release.
How much do this motherfucker snorts after he's done?
Can you give me some relief?
Jeremy,
Can you give me some relief?
Jeremy with another zinger in there. He said, "I bet you snort after you're done."
Fuck yeah, I do.
And then cough with
And then
that awful cough of his.
Whatever that chronic chronic cancer cough he's got.
Yeah.
I was dumb enough to reach over and relieve him in an act of masturbation.
Oh man. Yeah, man, that's some scary shit, dude. That's some scary shit. They're fucking watching us. They've been watching us for a while. It's. I mean, it is what it is at this point. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, we have programmed ourselves to be, like, so. What's the word I'm looking for, Chris? Like, we need all this.
The thing is, like, you know, after our like millennial generation and all that, they want to be. You know, they invite that.
They
shit
want to
in.
be connected.
We don't. I want a fucking pager. I
know.
wish we went back to pagers.
I agree.
I want to go to a
hate the fact that I
payphone
have a
and call
phone.
you if I
hate
fucking
my
want
phone.
to.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I like my privacy, but apparently I'm not private because I just counted 8 cameras in front of me. Yeah.
A lot of my friends will tape the camera on their laptop. They'll put tape on it.
Yeah, I've seen people do that before.
Yeah, my brother-in-law does that shit all the time. You know what? I'm gonna do. Oh, I don't have that, do I? I have it right here.
I mean, look at that. What's that show? I guess Homeland, right?
Yeah, Homeland.
They show you on Homeland how they tap into everyone's computer cameras.
Oh, it's crazy. The technology. Like, you ever watch fucking how like a satellite? It was on like Discovery. It can like zoom in on the window of a car driving, and it could sense the vibrations from the people talking inside the car, and it can tell you what those people are saying just by the vibrations of the window.
That's crazy.
That's how, you know, it's from a satellite. That's insane.
John D. Noodle says, I do that and I'm a cybersecurity professional. And he covers up his camera, so he knows it's real.
But Kieran, how cool would it be if you can just fall asleep on a long ride home?
That would be nice, you know. Maybe fucking get the batch out of the way, you know.
You could probably
He wouldn't be sleeping.
Car's driving.
Carjacking.
Carjacking.
All new meaning.
That's a good one.
Carjacking.
That's a fucking good one.
That should be one of your tags in the description of the show this week.
Yeah, carjack. The true meaning of carjacking.
Drive home carjack. All right, here we go, everybody. Well, thank you for checking out the LunaticRadio.com.
Hey, what are you doing? You're fucking into the show over here.
It's time for us to go.
You gotta fucking ask me permission before you fucking.
You don't have to
shut
go,
down the
but
show.
you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Hey, next time you want to fucking shut down the show, you gotta fucking talk to me first. You know what I mean?
That was way too close. That was way too close to some real gangster shit.
You gotta fucking ask me for permission over here.
Well, I thank everybody for checking out the Lunatic Radio show. Follow us on all the social medias at Lunatic Radio.
We're supposed to do 2 hours, by the way.
Yeah, but your shit always dies.
I'm a little short. I'm a little short. I'm a short. Fuck you, pay me. I'm a little short this month.
Hey, you told me you're gonna fucking do 2 hours over here.
Follow TJ the Mayor on Instagram
at TJ the Mayor. I made it simple. I took the underscores out, so it's at TJ the Mayor. That's TJAYTHEMAYOR. Follow Chris Italia at.
I'm at Go Fuck Yourself.
Perfect.
At the Stand NYC.
Fucking perfect.
Great comedy club coming to Union Square in the middle of Manhattan pretty soon, right, Chris?
Sure.
Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button. Check out Chris and Kieran on Tuesday this week coming up.
Look at my neck.
Check out his neck on Wednesday. His neck's going to come Wednesday.
There is no show on Wednesday.
There's a show on Tuesday, right?
No show on Tuesday. It's just the show on Friday and Sunday. Chris canceled the show
that's right.
on
So
Wednesday.
next week it's going to be Tuesday.
Chris will be here in a couple weeks live in studio in
Next
Arizona.
Tuesday, I'll be live in the studio.
Oh,
right.
next
Next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
If you want to do a
tomorrow,
Monday
next
show
Tuesday.
again, I can do that too.
Bada boom,
Hey, I'm a flexible guy in Arizona.
I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. I'm like a man about the world. I'm a globe traveler. You know?
Hey, this episode of Lunatic Radio is brought to you by Waste Management.
Joey's Pizza and Wings, huh?
And wings?
I don't even know.
Is that what they have in Arizona? They wouldn't dare do that in New York.
What are Joey's Pizza and Cinder Blocks? We sell cinder
Hey,
blocks.
it's Joey's Bag of Donuts shop.
We sell fucking cement and pizza. You guys are always in you Italians are always in like the fucking disposal business. Like smashing cars and making pizzas. That's all you do.
Yeah, man. Low profile. That's how you like, the front. It's a good front.
Fucking crazy.
Next week, I'll talk to you about the whole pizza connection. How that was a front.
I'll learn something. All right, everybody. So long.
So
and
check. Yeah. Well, I was about to say, check us out on Friday night. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out the Sunday show with Rock and Leroy Jenkins. Last words, Chris, because he always does this to me, and I don't fucking have anything. So, Chris, last words.
Kieran, let him do this. He's better at it than you are. Let him do all the plugs. Let him sign off.
I thought that was your last word, you motherfucker.
He's so much better at it.
That wasn't even a great last word.
Bullshit! You got shit!
Last word is not a fucking like 20 sentences. It's a last word. Last word.
It should be the last sentence.
Last word, Chris.
TJ's better than you.
Last word, Kieran.
Fuck off, Chris. Bye.
Why, Johnny Ringo.
How you feeling?
Godlike.
Good. Thanks,
somebody.
It's the Lunatic Radio Show, everybody. Tune in next time.